various cities around the world, they meet, they talk.
Your views about China's outbound investment, as it's also your reflection on its implication or opportunities for your country, Moldova.
Thank you so much, and thank you very much for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here. Of course, I would like to warn you from the beginning, as a government official, I might be a bit too boring for this very dynamic and business-oriented audience, but I'll try to do my best. I would like to share with you some of the key messages and perhaps my own views, since we're in Chatham House rules here. First of all, on investment facilitation. Second, on some ideas on the China outbound investment. And then Moldova's views or Moldova's position, being a small country, of course, but still in European paradise, as we discussed. So first of all, investment policies are an important tool in fostering development, economic diversification and growth. Investment, in our opinion, we think that it helps countries to connect with global value chain, because the world is flat today, as Thomas Friedman has said it very eloquently. Governments can implement concrete policies and practices to facilitate investment, but having in mind their own national domestic interests and priorities. But overall, we have to be very clear that there is no one-size-fits-all, since the outcome depends on the country's specific circumstance. The Investment Facilitation for Development initiative in the WTO, where both Moldova and China and other partners are members, is focusing attention on the interlinkages between trade and investment. And there is a common understanding that in today's globalized world, we cannot speak one without the other. The second element which has been done is shifting the investment debate from being all about protection to focus more on facilitation. This is what investors, entrepreneurs, and businesses, in my governmental point of view, most want to see addressed. We need to attract not only more, but also
Yes, I don't like to be alone. That's also I don't like
it is an honor to participate at the World Economic Forum, which is held here in Tianjin in the People's Republic of China. And indeed, the idea of this particular reunion today at the World Economic Forum is reflected in the need to ensure social responsibility of good governance, but also social responsibility of good economics. And this is what we have heard today by the Chinese Prime Minister Li Ka-shing, in the fact that fourth industrial revolution is both a responsibility of governments, but also is an opportunity for governments. And for me, being a foreign minister of a small country like the Republic of Moldova in Eastern Europe, and which has a pretty good coverage of internet throughout the country, there is a big opportunity to be a part of the global economy by means of developing the fourth industrial revolution. And from this perspective, I do think that Moldova can contribute, and it is the second time that Moldova is present at the World Economic Forum. And actually, during my meeting with the president of the forum, Mr. Børge, we have discussed opportunities of launching joint projects between the Republic of Moldova and the World Economic Forum. And China can be a good catalyst and a good example for Moldova to apply certain projects that can be useful to increase Moldova's development, regional development, and to make the world a better place.
As we know now, China and the US are in the middle of a trade dispute. So what do you think of this trade friction or trade war?
As a previous ambassador also to the World Trade Organization, I do appreciate the necessity for ensuring a very sustainable development of multilateral trading system.
everything has to be organized in a negotiated manner. And I do think that by consultations, by negotiations, big countries like China and the US will be able to resolve their issues, and that is necessary not only for these two countries, but also for the entire world trading system.